Hello, friends, welcome to my motivational channel, and here I come again with a new story. A hunter once lost his way deep inside the jungle while chasing a deer. There he used all his navigation skills, but neither did he find any way out of the jungle, nor could he find any food to eat for 3 days at a stretch. He had lost all hope when he thought he will die out of hunger, and that's exactly when an apple tree caught his sight. He was so happy he collected 10 to 20 apples to feed him for the rest of his search. As he ate the first apple, his joy knew no bounds. He just couldn't stop feeling grateful and blessed. He thanked life and he thanked God. He was very happy. He could not believe his luck when he ate the first apple. But it was very less grateful while having the second apple, and even lesser grateful when he had the fifth apple. Somehow, with each passing apple, the joy kept on reducing drastically. He just could not enjoy the 10th apple. He even started throwing apples which were not tasting good, and even started complaining. Now he had already taken for granted the gift of having found an apple tree in the middle of a forest. After 3 long days of wandering with hunger. You know, in economics, this is called the law of diminishing marginal utility. It's actually the law of diminishing gratitude in simple words. Taking things for granted, or let us just call it as the 10th apple effect. The 10th apple represents our lack of appreciation for gifts of life. The hunger represents all of us. An apple represents the gift that life gives us. The 10th apple is as sweet as the first apple. If the 10th apple fails to give you as much pleasure as the first one, there is nothing wrong with the apple, but with the person enjoying the fruit. Now the reason I shared this story is because we were having the 10th apple effect in our world for some time. Abundance of everything, and then we started complaining. Complaints about people, jobs, government, traffic, food, weather, everything. During this lockdown, I am sure that most of things you have started appreciating. Lot of things in life which we took for granted. Even small things like it is so nice to talk to our neighbors and admire them, or I am so glad that I have got enough vegetables to cook today, or like thank you God, I am healthy and safe. We never had this kind of thoughts 2 months back. You know, the present situation is shaking us and showing us that we are dependent on something bigger than what we think, and we have to be grateful for all the blessings. Now we started appreciating the luxury we lived in, the abundance of food, products, freedom, health, and good olden days. Now we are realizing that we were taking all of these things for granted. So right now all of us have two choices. Be grateful or be stressful. It is now your choice. I would share with you all an incident on this regard. I don't know whether it is a true or a fiction, but truly it's a powerful one. A 73-year-old man in Italy, he got better in the hospital. He was told to pay for the ventilator for 1 day, and the old man started crying. So the doctor advised him not to cry over the bills and said, "We will manage." But what the old man said made all the doctors cry. Old man said, "I am not crying because of the money I have to pay. I can pay all the money. I am crying because I have been breathing God's air for 73 years and I never paid for it. So now it takes 5,000 euros to use a ventilator in a hospital for 1 day. Do you know how much I owe God? I haven't thanked God for all these days before." The old man's words were our own reflection. When we breathe air freely without pain, no one takes it seriously. Only when we are admitted to hospital, we realize that even breathing oxygen with the ventilator costs money. Gratitude is a strong, powerful, empowering emotion. Sometimes we have to bring more awareness and be more grateful for the gifts in life. Gratitude supports our immune system, it makes us strong. On the other hand, stress makes you weak. One thing I have experienced in my life is whenever you are grateful, you can't be fearful. We should be aware of our state of mind and start counting our blessing. Thank you is the best prayer you can chant all day long. The law of universe says when you are grateful for things you have in life, you will have more things to be grateful for. I repeat, when you are grateful for things you have in life, you will have more things to be grateful for. Moral of the story is never let the 10th apple effect makes you take the gifts in life for granted. Never let your gratitude for life fade away. Thank you so much for listening to my story till the end. If you like my story, requesting you all to kindly click on bell icon, and yes, please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel to get all latest updates. Requesting you all to kindly stay at home and be safe. This time too shall pass very soon. Shall meet you all with a new story. Till then, take good care of yourself and your family. Stay happy, stay blessed.